Hello, my lovely air signs. We are going to do a past, present, future reading, overall energy for the end of June until I do the July readings. So I hope you enjoy this. Your song was Too Little Too Late by JoJo. Great song. You guys always get good songs. Specifically Aquarius, y'all get good songs. So the lines that stood out to me were, just say the words, but boy, it doesn't feel right. But boy, it don't feel right. What do you expect me to say? You know it's just a little too late. You say you've changed because to you it's a game. Forgive me if I'm butchering these lyrics. You say you dream of my face, but you don't like me. You just like the chase to be real. So let me go now. So long story short, whoever you were dealing with romantically, like they weren't fully invested. It was like a cat and mouse game for them. And for some people's personalities, they get a kick out of like having that runner and chaser dynamic. So just be cognizant of that and see if like that's what you're constantly attracting. This person is like, this person represses you so much so that you're stored in their subconscious and they dream of you at night because it's something that they're hiding and that they're repressing. So if they aren't dreaming of you, air signs, you're dreaming of them. Or like they could be thinking about you so much that they're like communicating with you via dreams if they aren't communicating with you via like the phone or social media. But yeah, you're just like, for some of you guys, you're just like, it's a little too late. Like, it is what it is. Whatever. So, your first card out the deck was Eight of Cups. And the last reading I did for Earth signs had the same card in the same position. So, in the past, you took your time with this. Like, you really enjoy like courting this person. You guys would have like good exchange. Like I'm just feeling like there was good communication. But it had to come to an end. Like someone had to like call it quits. And whoever walked away, or maybe both parties walked away, they had to walk away and do like some soul searching, do some personal development, do some self-care, like just tend to themselves, because this is a water sign card, and a lot of times like we'll fill up somebody, whoever we're dating, cup, and meanwhile we're running dry. So it needs to be an equal give and take. This figure is on a journey by himself, doing this, spiritual work, just making they're making themselves better so that they can attract what they really want. And yeah, that's all I have for Eight of Cups. And then that's the past. So for your present, you have Six of Swords. And Six of Swords, the theme the theme for this card is moving away from strife. So if you look at the card, you have troubled waters, and then you have calm waters over here. Six is the number of harmony and balance. So it's basically saying that you're moving away from difficult times. I'm feeling like it's emotional, even though this is a air sign card. I'm definitely feeling like it's emotional, but like you're moving away from difficult times into more calmer water. So you may be identifying like your wants and needs in a relationship. So you may have felt like in the past, like you want a chaotic relationship, like, oh, like, curse me out, let's have an argument. Like, that was your communication style, but now you're transcending all this, low vibrational qualities, and you want to love differently. So I love that. But yeah, so it's like you are moving out of a difficult situation, whether it's work, friendship, or romantic. And if you look at this card, the person is like rowing the boat, but the people around him are on edge. So it's like maybe you were around this person and they will be on edge, or it's like they weren't sure of something. So yeah, that's all I have for present. And then for future, I have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. So the Page of Pentacles signifies small beginnings. So if you look at this card, you can see like he has like tilled his land, planted like some plants. So basically, like, you're in the beginning process of starting something new, and it's going to be very fruitful, but it's like you have to be patient. As you can see, like, crops don't grow overnight. You have to tend to it. You have to spray the pesticides. So you make sure you're protecting yourself, like, energetically, with this material thing that you're creating, or this like product that you're creating, or this relationship. Like, just make sure you just take your time and just treat it as a sacred union. Whether it's a project you're starting, like, don't tell everyone about it. Just let it blossom, and then it's going to speak for itself. Quality always speaks for itself. So don't be so like immature in the sense that, or premature, that you're just like, oh, hey, listen, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got. And you haven't even gave it chance to fully blossom into what it can be. And then even once it blossoms into what it can be, you still can't elevate beyond that. So just give this some time. Like, you don't have to run and tell the town, like, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that. Just let the work speak for itself. Okay, your overall energy is the Strength card. So it's in the reverse, so I'm gonna let you see it in the regular format. So strength, typically it can relate to having strength, but it can also relate to an inner struggle. So it was in the reverse. So if it's in the reverse, it's basically saying, okay, so yeah, if it's in the reverse, it's basically saying that you're not struggling within yourself. Like, you had to walk away from this. You had to determine what you wanted. You're being patient and like cultivating your pinnacle, but you're not struggling with the choices you made. Granted, you may think to yourself like, oh, was that a good choice? You have to trust yourself. What was your first thought when this situation arises? Go with that. Don't second guess yourself. So yeah, you're not struggling with what came from this situation. In the card, the figure, she's trying to prevent him from being destructive. So maybe you walked away from this person because you didn't want to like disrupt things, or The lion is the symbol of the I want drive, which is necessary for all human survival. But you have to keep it in check so you can coexist with other people. So I feel like you are you're aware that you can injure people, like maybe with like the words you're saying. So you're trying to be mindful and communicate, from a heart space. And your energy at the bottom of the deck was the Four of Cups in reverse. So you aren't like crying over spilled milk, or eventually you'll move into the space. You aren't crying over spilled milk. You're accepting like divine guidance. So if somebody's coming into your life, just be prepared to prepare yourself to receive it so that you don't send something away that you asked for. Hope you guys enjoyed your reading.